Good morning to all my friends and to my followers. Today, as I'm sure everyone knows, is the voting in America. And I'm posting this video not necessarily to staunch Democratic supporters or staunch Republican supporters, because they're going to vote for their candidate basically no matter what views or points of views or plans or promises either of the candidates make, for the good or for the bad, but they're going to vote for them due to their party alliances. So this video is basically for independents, for the undecided, for the people that are going to vote for the candidate, whether it be Republican or whether it be Democratic, that they feel will best serve their own personal interests, and obviously on a more grander scale, the interests of America as a whole and its place as a world leader that obviously has an impact on world politics and affairs as well. So to all of you that are looking at the issues, studying the candidates, having an honest look at the differences that they represent and what it could mean for your own personal or country or international politics, and based on that, making an educated vote. I'm not here to claim that one candidate or another is more beneficial. Each of them, unfortunately, have grave personality traits that are, I would say, not acceptable for a person running for the presidency of the largest, strongest nation in the world. But these are the people that have been chosen by the masses to represent the major two parties, and these are one of the two candidates will obviously win and become the next president of America. How the situation got to where it is today, that these are actually the two only candidates, is probably going to be studied in history for years to come. But this is the fact, these are the two people. So basically all I wanted to say is that I hope and I pray that the American people will make the right decision in who they choose, that the right candidate that will lead the country into a better future and the world into a better future will be the person that is voted in, and that basically we as human beings are so flawed in our biases, in our own meager capacity to actually make good decisions, that everything will be watched over from above. That God won't allow a mistake to be made on such a grand scale that could be the downfall of one of the greatest nations in our time to be leading the world. Obviously, as somebody that lives in Israel, it's also important to me personally that the candidate that is chosen will continue to support Israel, especially now in these times where Israel has been so alienated from the world due to such propaganda that I don't think has ever existed before propaganda that the United Nations has welcomed with wide hugging arms, propaganda that just as recently has stated that actually Jerusalem doesn't belong to the Jewish people, if even they don't even call it the Western Wall anymore, but they call it the Alaska Mosque compound. And now the Palestinians are asking the United Nations to give them back the Dead Sea Scrolls. Basically, all of the events are pointed to erasing the historic connection that the Jewish people have to the Holy Land. So I pray that the next president, whether it be Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, support Israel, fight for its existence, fight for its right to defend itself, and continue the bond that has been unbroken for so many decades now between Israel and the United States of America. So I would like to make a short prayer ahead of the election and pray for the best. Please, God, watch over America, grant wisdom to its people, resolve to its people in choosing the correct leader to bring America back to its strong, united, and world-leading powers that it has seen in the past. Grant that whoever is chosen for the next presidency will provide prosperity to America, security to America, peace through America to the world. Protect and guide the American people and guard them through this hard time. And after the election, grant a unity and a togetherness and a brotherhood that for a long time now has escaped the American scene. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you for listening. To anyone out in America that might hear this video, unlike many nations in the world, you have the right to vote. You have the right to vote for whichever candidate you feel best will protect America and the world and your own values. The most important thing is that you go out there and vote. Realize that this is an important right that you have been given, and not utilizing this right is shameful and unacceptable. Go out and vote, whether it be for Trump or whether it be for Hillary. Go out and vote, or for that matter for third-party candidates. Use the God-given right given to you. Not using this right is disgusting. Please go out and vote.